Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream. We should be going live right now, so please let us know in the chat box if you can see us, hear us, if everything is working properly. It's good to be back after another exciting week. Today, I'm once again joined by the full squad. I got all our mentors here. So to my right-hand side, Ben Sparham, our analyst from London. Hello, Ben.
How are you doing, Oliver?
I'm doing well, thank you. Below me, you can see Bruno Perinelli, our financial analyst from Argentina. Hello, Bruno.
Hi Oliver, glad to be here with you guys.
And to Bruno's right-hand side, we got Jake Torres from the Philippines. Hi, Jake.
Hello, Oliver. Hi, everyone. Have a nice
So
day.
we got everyone slowly tuning in. Just please let me know if everything is working correctly, and I think we can get started. So, as usual, let's first recap what has been happening over the past week. For that, I want to turn to you, Bruno. Could you please tell me what were the most important events, topics, or things that you guys have discussed in the live trading room?
All right, thanks Oliver. The main events that affected the markets were the CPIs, the lower than expected CPI in the Eurozone, the higher than expected host CPI in the UK that can be translated as a more hawkish Bank of England over the European Central Bank. Also the PPI below expectations in the US and the Bank of Japan's policy statement, which confused the market at first because it confirmed its easy monetary policy. We got those big swings in the US yen, US dollar yen, and now it's kind of building a head and shoulders bound that could bring the dollar yen down to 126, 124 yens, in my opinion.
Thank you for that. Those are the events of the previous week. Let me just pull back this overlay. And now, moving forward, I want to know, Ben, what are the events that traders should be watching out for in the upcoming week? What are going to be the main themes that you're going to be discussing in your live trading rooms?
Yeah, so thanks, Oliver. I mean, the main things that I'm going to be really looking for next week are twofold, really. So I'm going to be watching those pound and euro pairs to see exactly how they respond next week after the inflation data that Bruno just mentioned there that we obviously had this week. See how those pairs start to shape up. It's basically get a bit of a gauge for whether there's much confidence from traders in the readings that we're seeing and starting to see them inflationary figures starting to kind of ease off a little bit. And then later in the second half of next week, Friday I think it is, we have the consumer sentiment data coming out in the US, which of course is a leading macro data set that we look for in terms of it's typically correlated to leading GDP figures in the US. So we're going to be watching that closely. If memory serves me correctly, last month's reading came in at around about 59, so a very, very weak reading, but obviously that's pretty consistent with what we've seen for a while now. So it'll be interesting to see, are we still putting those weak readings in? You know, the rest of our macro data this month so far has been showing that the US economy is continuing to slow down, which of course is what the Fed are deliberately trying to do with their rate hikes to battle inflation. So it'd be interesting to see if we continue to see that theme sort of working its way through to consumer sentiment. So obviously I'm going to be watching the dollar closely for that and seeing how that reacts. So really my main focus is going to be pound pairs, euro pairs, and the US dollar. That's really where my focus is going to be next week to see how it reacts to those data sets.
Wonderful. Thank you. Which day is that data coming out?
So that will be Friday, if memory serves me correctly. Double check it, obviously, but I'm pretty sure that that's Friday afternoon.
So, guys, if you want to know how those pairs turn out, what you should be looking for, don't forget to tune in to Ben's live stream on Friday. We have that daily live trading room where you guys are able to follow our mentors day to day, go through the market analysis with them, learn from them, get the knowledge out of their heads, scrape it out properly, know everything that these guys know and that they can possibly share with you. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out Ben's live stream on Friday. Check out our website where we do have the option to sign up for that live room or try our 7-day free trial. Now, that was what's going to be happening regarding Europe and the US, the most affected areas. But I also want to know what our Asian traders can expect moving forward into next week. So, Jake, could you help me out with that and let our traders know what to expect moving forward in Asia?
Before that, I would like also to give some background on the what happened on the Asian session for the week. So the most notable event was the monetary policy for BOJ, which based on the price action, we saw a massive strength from on a weakness from the Japanese yen after the actual announcement from the BOJ was, it was the opposite versus the expectation from the market, because the market was already speculating that there is something, or there was something hawkish statement, hawkish movement from the BOJ, and like they will be hiking interest rate, they will be again increasing the yield curve control of the Japanese government bond, but all of that was did not happen. So it was the opposite of what the market generally expected was the generally market was expecting. So it was a massive sell-off for the Japanese yen, and but it based on my fundamental outlook for the yen, which is still bullish. So that event did not change my outlook. I'm still bullish for the yen, and currently I'm looking for a selling opportunity for the CAD Japanese yen. Technically, it is trending down. It is trending going to the downside, and of course, next week we have the BOC monetary policy report, which this will be serve as a catalyst uh, for this trade idea for the CAD yen to the downside. So we will be digging deeper on our daily Asian session about this event.
Wonderful. So if you guys want to really dive into the Japanese yen and want to know how that statement and or how it is going to affect the next week, definitely tune into Jake's live stream over the course of this week. And thank you guys for letting us, our traders, know what's going to be happening over the next week and what has happened this week. And once again, I feel like I'm starting to repeat myself. Guys, if you like what our mentors are telling you, if you like to share some of that knowledge, join their live streams or book one-on-one mentoring sessions with them. I think that's going to be all from us for today. We're not going to keep this recap unnecessarily long. So it was wonderful to see you once again, guys, in chat and to see our mentors. And I wish you all a successful next week.
Take care, guys.